Bowl 51. It's going to be here in just 3 weeks. Can you believe it? A lot of attention will be paid to the big game, obviously. But Saturday morning, the game, the day before the game, the Super Bowl breakfast will be taking place. And that breakfast is very unique in its purpose, in its position. It takes place the day before the big game. Now in its 30th year, this breakfast features the presentation of the Bart Starr Award. Now that's presented to the player who exhibits outstanding character on and off the field. It's always an uplifting event. I've had a chance to be a part of it several times, and it's a positive side of the men who play the game presented by athletes in action. Now, joining me this morning to talk about this very big event, Terry Bortz, who's the Director of Special Projects for Athletes in Action, and Doug Dawson, former Houston Oiler and President of Dawson Financial Services. Thank you both for being here. Really, it's good to see you again, both of you. Now, talk about, for those people who don't know what Athletes in Action is all about, give them a little brief synopsis of what it is.
So Athletes in Action is an international sports ministry. We are on 240 college campuses in the United States. We're in 60 countries around the world. We also provide chaplains to the NFL and Major League Soccer and some other professional events. So our focus is college and professional, helping them to be a total athlete, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. How
did it become a tech? Because the Athletes in Action has been around for a long time. How did the marriage to the Super Bowl happen?
Well, that started in 1988. And it was actually an idea of our basketball team in San Diego, who said, hey, Super Bowl's coming to San Diego. Why don't we do a fun Super Bowl event? And they were lucky enough to ask Joe Gibbs to be the keynote speaker.
Oh, man.
And Joe ended up being the Super Bowl coach that year.
Okay.
So when people found out that a Super Bowl coach was speaking a few days before the game, they sold out like that.
And that's amazing. I've been a part of this when I was in Miami. For those, some of you know, in my previous life, I was a sports director. So I was able to get involved and be a part of it. It is always an uplifting event. And Doug, you played for 8 years in the NFL. Yes. The last 4, if my math is right, 4 or so, were the first 4 years of this event. I don't know how the math is, but you started. When did you start in the league?
84, and I got out in 94.
Okay, so but the 88 was when 4 years into your career is when this thing started, the Super Bowl thing. So you as a player would know the feeling of being a part of this. Talk about the feeling of pride being named the Bart Starr Award winner. Not that you've gotten that, but certainly you know what the players feel when they go to this.
Well, it's a who's who list of the winners. You know, it's Drew Brees, it's Aaron Rodgers, it's Peyton Manning, to name a few, are this year's recipient. And you may want to go over that, Terry. But this year's recipient is the son of a former recipient. Matthew Slater is this year's recipient, and his father, Jackie Slater, was an offensive lineman in my era and was just a great football player for the Los Angeles Rams. So yeah, it's a super prestigious award. It's one of 2 awards that's only voted on by the players. So the Pro Bowl is only voted on by the players, and the Bart Starr Award. So it's a huge deal and a great honor, and we're just super excited to be able to bring it to Houston.
Now, what is it when you walk in that room, because you've been a player, so you know what that's like, and you walk in, you see all these other players. There are a lot of other players who make it a point to come to this, do they not?
Absolutely, yeah. And just on our program, we have Tony Dungy, Roger Staubach, Bruce Matthews, Derek Brooks, Anthony Munoz, Curtis Martin, Aeneas Williams, the list goes on and on. Plus we have Bob McNair, the owner of the Texans, Clark Hunt, the owner of the Chiefs. And so we are going to have a lot of fun with this Super Bowl event, but there's also going to be an inspirational message.
And that is going to be from who? Do we know that's going to deliver yet?
We are waiting to see, because as Doug said, Matthew Slater won the Bart Starr Award this year, voted on by all the players in the league. He might be in the game. He plays for the Patriots.
That's true.
And we had this problem last year when Thomas Davis won and he played for the Panthers. And in that case, we have to flip the program and do the award first so that he can get back to his team.
Right.
But we know that Matthew and his dad, Jackie Slater, will be at the breakfast. And because it's the first father-son combo to ever win the Bart Starr Award, we are going to make a pretty big deal out of that. And Jackie's going to be part of presenting the award to his son.
And what about Matthew is so special that he was the winner this year?
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with his character. He is a leader on the Patriots team, and he's a captain, and the guys look up to him. The owner loves him. The coach loves him. Everybody on the team. When they surprised Matthew with the congratulatory phone call from Mrs. Bart Starr, 60 players, coaches, and the owner, including Tom Brady sitting right there in the front row, showed up to celebrate him receiving the award and kind of surprising him with that phone call. So he does lots of community service, and he's a leader on and off the field.
What does Bart Starr's name mean to players in the league even now? It seems to me that when I've met him, and I've had a chance to meet him at these breakfasts, what an amazing honor to be a part of that.
Well, it's excellence. It's champion. It's champion. It is integrity, character. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers, the Drew Breeses, the heroes of today. When Bart Starr, is in the room, basically, your hair stands on the back of your neck, and you basically get nervous. I mean, it's like seeing, it's amazing, and he's a great guy, and obviously. And players like to associate with each other, so it is one of the most fun events. It's a very affordable event. $200 a ticket, a table of 10 for $2,000. So I mean, you talk about these Super Bowl events and how expensive they are. To from 8 to 10 in the morning, February 4th, that Saturday morning, and to have to be able to go and celebrate and see a bunch of famous and fun guys, and it's a super fun event. As you know, this year James Brown is our MC, not near as good as when you MC'd it back in Miami.
You got to do what you got to do. I get that.
We took a B team. We brought a B team in. So.
But this is a big event. In terms of athlete in action type events, how does this rank in terms of scope and size? I mean, I can't imagine it's much bigger than
this. Is the first big event that Athletes in Action started back in 1988, and then it was sanctioned by the NFL in the early 90s. And so we have 4 other events now, but this is definitely the largest and probably the most well-known.
I want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on with that. Doug mentioned it, but it's Saturday, February 4th. It is at the Marriott Marquis, the new Marriott Marquis, from 8 to 10 o'clock on that morning. There are several ways to get information about it. You can go to SuperBowlBreakfast.com or to the Athletes in Action website. And I say go to that website to find out not only about the breakfast, but all the other worthwhile activities that AIA is doing, not only just for the Super Bowl, but throughout the year. Go to that website. It's athletesinaction.org. And, of course, there's always a phone number, 800-416-9472. Get those tickets. Get there. It's a good way to be a part of the Super Bowl down at the Discovery Green. Lots going on. Thank you so much, Terry, for being and Doug, thank you again. I know that you're not playing anymore, but we give you the honorary Bart Starr Award.
Yeah, well, thank you
just
very
for what
much.
you do in the
Fun
community.
to play. Fun to play in that game, and I could last 3 to 5 plays. For sure.
I know you could. Thank you again both for being here.